Hello, I'm Denise for Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this will be our reading for Wednesday, August 12th. And I'm going to draw 2 cards for the morning and a 3rd card for the theme, maybe the afternoon card or midday card, and then 2 for the afternoon and into the evening. And I'm using the Light Seer's Tarot by Chris Ann. So we have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Strength card, and the Fool, which is actually really cool for the evening. It looks like some fun. Okay, so for the morning, with the Page of Wands, that has to do with putting yourself out there, speaking up, following your light and your inner wisdom and life force that wants to flow out into the world. It's a very young card, So this together, combined with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be speaking about some of you that have teenagers, and you're kind of organizing the day for them, and then if it's not about that and it's just about you, then it would have to do with putting yourself out there and coming from a place of gratitude and resourcefulness and generosity, especially for everything that you already have. The gratitude for all that you have does bring you into your generosity as well. And because that is a benign circle of love and truth, then what happens is that you create even more abundance from that, because you're grounded in that truth. So what a wonderful way to start the day. Now, with the theme for the day here, this does look to be like a group energy card. Four of Wands has to do with, you're coming together with a group. It has to do with your family. It could be, sometimes it has to do with an event. There could be an event planning that's happening for the day, that an event that's even out into the future, but you're definitely planning it today for some of you. And for others, it can be a lunch together with some people, even if it's just over Zoom and you have lunch together, or over some other type of internet platform, sharing platform. It could be planning a webinar. It can be just anything that's fun, that is more than you and more than just a couple people, right? It's usually a group, and it can definitely be more than 4. But it has, all the 4s have a foundation. There's a container, and it creates, especially coupled with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be creating the container for a future event, and coming from the place of, well, what do we really want? We want it. We want to put it out there, and this could be just, for you alone, but how do you organize it? What are the ways that you need to organize it so that it's sustainable, so that it's more than just, this one-time event? And that's where the beauty of the Strength card comes in, because with the Strength card, there is strength. There is absolute strength, but it comes from the inner strength of knowing that if you're connected to your heart and you're coming from a gentle place, there's no reason to be forceful about anything. And I always like to look at this card. Years ago when I was studying tarot, I just sat and meditated with all of them to get my own guidance about the true meaning of the card. And what I got about this card is that when you're consciously aware of whatever unconscious forces have been propelling you to be a certain way, or when you're consciously questioning your motivations about life and your beliefs about life, when you're aware of your unconscious within, your subconscious and unconscious, when you've cleared out the false beliefs enough, when you're tapped into your wise unconscious, then your higher self comes through. The truth of your being, the love and the strength of the wisdom of who you truly are, that comes through because you're aware of the unconscious aspects, and so therefore they're no longer controlling your life. Our unconscious aspects will always come up in our life to help us see them, because we have the mirror of life here on earth. It's a dualistic plane. We are unitive beings living in a dualistic reality here, and so it's always a test to get out of the winner versus loser, or the this or that, and or the pain or pleasure, or the good or bad, right or wrong, all of that, blah, 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 and get into the, the and, like bring in the and. Yeah, I am in a dualistic plane here, on a dualistic planet, where we have light and dark, and we have, the sun come up in the morning and the sun goes down at night, and all that is beautiful. But in the reality, the true reality of who we are deep down inside, there is no separation. We have all the goodness, and we have, we're unitive beings inside, where we can't really, truly, who we are deep down inside, we really can't even have a negative thought. Like that's where we came from. But here on earth, we have this mirror of other things that are not perfect. It's not meant to be seen as perfect, and we're not meant to take anything personally when things go a different way than what we planned on. So the evening can bring in that freedom to just trust the universe, to just keep coming from the strength of who you are, and open up to the universe to catch you and be in this adventure of life in a way that just keeps bringing us back to our tribe, our loved ones, our family, our friends, the people that love us and the people that we love. We all have someone, and if it's only one person, we're still blessed, right? So to keep connected, I see a lot of love in these cards. And then to be, grounded on the earthly plane with the strength of who you are as a being, as a creative being. That's truly who each one of us is deep in our cores. And then we're here to co-create from our creative place. And once you know that, that's a level of strength. And all of the things that you have worked to bring down and create on earth, that ability to create and manifest, even if you lose the thing that you manifested, that ability to create and manifest is never taken away. It's never, ever taken away. I mean, I remember once talking to a friend who told me that it was when he made his first $1 million that he was the most sad in his life, because he got there and he realized, oh, this is all it is? I made $1 million and I'm not happy? And it put him on a complete different, trajectory for the rest of his life, to where it wasn't so much about money, but that never stopped his ability to continue to make money again. And so, he did end up creating it over again. He invented new things again and again, and he knew how to do it, but he didn't take it personally. He got out of the place thinking, he stopped identifying with the money as being anything to do with him and his success. Instead, it was more of a way to have fun creating. He looked at, that taught me a lot when I had that conversation with him, because he was in the place of the joy of creating new things. And if you can get to the place where you're in your financial integrity, to where you're creating from a place where it's sustainable for the earth and for, the animals on the planet and the rest of the people on the planet, if we can come from that place, then we've got a brand new beginning that's just huge. It's unlimited. The Fool card is all about a brand new lease on life, a brand new unlimited potential to continue to create over and over. So that's it. I mean, it's a lot for just one day, but I think this could carry us forward. And these are all really, really good cards. So, okay, you guys, thanks, and I'll be back soon. Take care.